Hello. Thank you for your patience. Can y'all hear me? I think my mic should be working. I actually changed some of the settings to make it sound a bit better than last time, but cool, cool, cool. So it seems like perfect, perfect. All right. Well, thanks for coming to this stream. Uh, again, it's been great so far. Our last stream went really well. I uploaded the entire thing to YouTube, which is linked in my bio or whatever they call it on Twitch. Again, I'm still new, but um, yeah. So today we're just gonna be doing some pixel art and stuff. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream. I'm probably gonna go about 2 hours or so. Um, I'm thinking of just picking up what I'm currently working on. I started this little ODST sketch, well, sketch, whatever, drawing like an hour ago or so, just as something to start with. Because admittedly, it's actually been a little bit since I really started a big drawing like this. I've mostly just been doodling. I'm going to erase some of this stuff. I'm sure we'll have some more people trickling in, but in the meantime, I'm just going to get to drawing. Hello, Pookie. I see you. uh, so yeah, we're just gonna be doing some drawing. Um, I think if I get to a nice like finishing point with this one, I might take some little like doodle like recommendations and stuff. Um, I'm thinking when I do regular art streams, I will do polls or whatever. Like I'll take not commissions, but just little recommendations for what people want to see get drawn. Um, for right now, y'all are gonna have to bear with me because I have been trying so hard to like get the ODST helmet kind of figured out. The proportions are a lot more messed up than I like remember. When I was younger, I distinctly remember drawing Spartans all the time because I was obsessed with Halo. I mean, I still am, but I was also. Um, but uh, we'll get there. Um, but yeah, so this will probably just be a nice like background noise kind of stream for tonight. I'll be, trying to talk throughout it as I was last time. And I'll obviously also be responding to messages and chat and stuff. It's pretty low stakes, so nice. Yes, we do need to play some MCC soon. Uh, actually, on the topic of MCC, um, I wanted to ask y'all, and whoever ends up watching the recording of the stream in the future can always get in touch with me during my streams. Um, so I've been thinking, because my current schedule is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mondays and Thursdays. And eventually, I might bump those streams up a bit more frequently. I was wondering if sometime in one of the next couple of streams, if anybody would want to see me play some like custom games or something like that in Master Chief Collection. Uh, because admittedly, I desperately want to do it, and I think it would be a lot of fun just to watch. And I know I got a ton of people who play the game. It'll be really fun. We can play some Speed Halo, and y'all can just see warthogs careening down a fucking alleyway at Mach 15 or whatever. I don't even know if Mach 15 is a thing. I don't know what Mach means really. It's just I'm not an expert on that. But it seems like it'd be fun. We should do it. We should definitely do it, Scree. But anyway, it's gonna be fun when we do that. We're gonna be finding a couple other like co-op games to play. I've talked with a couple of my friends, but I'm trying to see if I can get more people on board. Um, I know me and my friends who play Helldivers were thinking possibly next Thursday or maybe next Monday. we're gonna play some Helldivers on stream because the Illuminate, like the new faction, came out. We've been having a blast trying to fight them. Well, a blast is one way of saying it. It's more like horrifying and just testing what works and what doesn't, because they are a little overwhelming sometimes. But it's alright. That's kind of how Helldivers was meant to be played, I think. Where's all my Malevelon Creek homies at? Don't worry, you're not late. I just started. 4 minutes late is actually quite on time for a stream, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of cool content coming up. I'm gonna be doing a lot more gaming, especially once I start streaming more often. Right now, I'm only doing twice a week. I think it's probably a good schedule just to start with, since I'm new to this. And then, obviously, we'll pick it up. You're right, 4 minutes late is incredibly criminal. Why aren't you supporting me? Why aren't you supporting me? I need bits now. I need as much money as possible. Please, chat. Please. Just kidding. Don't do that yet. Unless you really, really want to. I do have a Patreon. So, someone tell me. I'm not a... Thank you. I don't have an OnlyFans yet. Oh, yeah, struggling twice a week makes sense. I just have too much free time. I told y'all don't throw money at me. Don't. I'm not that funny yet. Or entertaining. But we'll get there. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta lock in. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm drawing from partially memory and partially from reference, although the reference isn't this exact image. Let me see. I bet your emotes will be fire as fuck. I've got a couple in mind. Some of the... Actually, I'm sure some of y'all know the ones I have in mind, but I'd have to ask some people for permission first. We got a certain image of a certain somebody eating a marshmallow in a certain way. Although he's kind of a friend of a friend, so I'd have to ask. But good God, it's funny. I know. Again, thank you all for showing up. I advertise these streams ridiculously on my socials, and I don't expect anybody, you know, it's a weekday, and it's 6. A lot of people are eating right now. But the fact that a lot of you choose to show up, even for a little bit, means a lot. It really does. I'm definitely in like the growing pains stage of this, because I know how to boot up a stream and stuff. I know very little else. I still need... That's right, Nailush. That's right. See? Paragon knows. But, you know, I'm just trying to figure out my software. I use OBS, which is, like, pretty simple. But I also have never really recorded before, so it's definitely interesting. I have some friends, though, who are probably more proficient with it. I'm probably just going to ask them for help as I kind of move along. So it should be pretty good. And as far as I'm aware, my mic, the problems I was having last time, sounds a lot... my mic sounds a lot better since last time, because my noise gate was kind of messed up when I last streamed Doom. I'm not really sure what happened. I was so angry because people on my TikTok didn't follow you, and I was about to incite violence. Well, if they're about to ban TikTok, you may as well. No, don't. Actually, don't. Don't listen to me. I'm on stream. Don't incite violence. Be nice to people, please. And don't get in trouble. I can show you how to split audio tracks so you can listen to music without the VOD getting muted. I was just thinking about that today because I wanted to listen to some like Halo music or something, but yeah, I don't really know the technicalities of how I can get around that stuff. Um, okay, there's a lot of violence in this chat. Oh man, we got 6 viewers already. That was like the most I had last stream, and that took a little bit to get to. Y'all are really coming out in numbers right now. Well, I appreciate it. Especially while I'm tediously trying to figure out how the shading on this helmet should look. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'll just, yeah, like that. But yeah, so it's been interesting. Sent you a playlist of songs that shouldn't get muted. Oh, awesome. Awesome, thank you. But yeah, so with all, all said and done, I think my introduction to Twitch has been pretty good. It's especially difficult because I don't actually watch a lot of Twitch streams. I watch recordings of streamers I like, but even then, like, most people I know who like watch streams on Twitch or anything else, like watch like every day or most days. You know, I think I watched 2 Twitch streams in the past 2 months, and I don't think I made it through all of it. So I'm a little bit of a noob, but it's all right. Because I don't need to be very good at it just yet. And once I am, we'll be doing some fun stuff. Like I said, custom games and probably some other stuff. I really want to play Lethal Company. I know that's like, that's not really the in game right now, but I don't know. I'd have fun with it, I think. Either way, should be a good stream today. How's everyone's day going? I know it's a Monday, so that's a little bit of a loaded question, but we all doing good? I should play shitty indie horror games. That would be fun. You're tired. Yeah, I bet. Uh Oh, hell yeah, Gorillaz album. What album is it? It's like a record, right? Oh, hell yeah, mocap class. Plastic Beach. That's a good one. I haven't listened to Gorillaz in a while, but Plastic Beach was a pretty good one when I was younger. Nice record. I gotta get a better record player. I don't really have that many. I have a couple Tool albums, of course. Fucking this is where the problems start. It's confirmed. I'm a Tool fan. Just kick me off. Just kick me off the stream already. I've ruined it. Tool. Oh, not the glasses emoji. Oh god. Look, man. That's not nearly the worst of it. I need some water. Give me one moment. Oh no. Ghost Greenhouse 12. I guess it's already out. That is my girlfriend in chat. She is slandering me, making fun of me. Quoted a perfect circle in chat earlier. Wait, where did she do that? Whatever. I'll find it. Um, only nerds drink water. All right, you got me. I'm a nerd. There's no hiding it. I'm drawing a fucking ODST, man. What do you want from me? Hello. Yeah, who the fuck drinks water? I only drink Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's pretty good. Although if I drink too much of it, I'm probably gonna take some years off my life. I desperately need to eat and drink healthier. I've been living off of not exactly fast food, but not very good food, just takeout, you know, and stuff like that. I've been trying to go to the gym, but currently don't have steady income, so it's like, I'm just gonna wait. You know, I can just do some push-ups or something by myself. Although knowing me, I'll probably screw it up. Brother run on Duncan. I can confirm. Yeah, sure. I run on Duncan. But yeah, so this should be nice, easy stream. I was thinking for maybe not the next stream, but what was it? I have a whole schedule lined up for what I'm thinking of doing over the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna be doing mostly games. I think I'm gonna pepper in a couple of art streams that might be a little like off schedule. So, where my normal schedule would be, okay, I'm streaming, you know, Monday and Thursday, 6 p.m. to about 8 p.m. usually. I might, you know, a week in advance be like, hey, I'm gonna be streaming Wednesday too, or whatever. Same time though. I like to stick around 6 p.m. because, you know, people are getting out of work, people are eating. I watch streams I watch videos while I'm eating, so I figure that's a smart idea. But either way, should be relatively easy to keep that up. I just need to make sure I'm being consistent. I think that's the big thing, because I struggle to keep up a consistent schedule in a lot of aspects of my life sometimes. And I don't know what that's indicative of, but I just, you know, so I'm really with the streams, definitely I'm trying to force myself to stay consistent, stream every week on the days that I tell people I'm streaming. And you know, obviously if something comes up, I have to cancel a stream due to whatever, I'll let people know as early as I possibly can, because I don't want people to be expecting a stream. Those are the people who come and support me, just to, you know, get my numbers up. I see you out there. I see you. I appreciate it. I just want to make sure people are actually able to view the streams and stuff. And so far, it has not been too hard. I just mainly need to make sure I have stuff to stream. I'm thinking sometime soon I'm going to continue the Doom stream I was doing, because that one went pretty well. And I still got the save file and everything. Because, man, I love Brutal Doom. It's so goddamn fun. I have no idea. Like, I want to do a couple of different Doom playthroughs. I want to do myhouse.wad. Again, I know I said it last stream. Everybody's done that one, but I think it would be a fun one to stream regardless, because I actually do know like a little bit about myhouse.wad. I know like the basic, just, you know, I won't obviously be startled by anything, but I'm sure there's some people in the audience who don't know anything about it. Brutal Doom is a mod for the original, well, for Doom 2, but you can apply it to other like Doom games in the engine, the ID engine. That it just adds a bunch of stuff. It changes animations, makes them a bit smoother, a lot gorier. Um, Again, if you want to see what it's like, I mean, there's videos online. Everybody's played it, but also on my YouTube, just Lukeworm117, same as it's spelled here on YouTube. I actually uploaded the last stream. It was about an hour and 50 minutes. Be warned, my microphone quality in it is not the best, but it's also not, horrible. It's not like I'm ruining anybody's hearing. But I will admit there were a couple points in the video when a little hard to hear me. Hopefully I fixed that now, though. I think I did. It seems like it, at least. Um, but it's gonna be that's gonna be a good series to finish. Again, with the consistency. Um, what was the other thing I was gonna mention? Uh, Brutal Doom. I want to finish that. I want to play some Helldivers. I want to play some Halo. Oh yes, I mentioned it last time, but so I am planning on doing a stream soon-ish. I don't know exactly when, where I'm going to be playing the Cursed Halo mod for Master Chief Collection. I'm going to play through the whole campaign. It might be a couple streams because, Halo 1's a little long, and I don't really like doing streams that are too long. But I have a very specific person I want to do that stream with. And if you know who it is in the chat, don't say, because it's a surprise. But there's somebody I know who knows of the mod, but who has never played it. And they don't know what to expect. And it's going to be so funny when they find out what the hell it is. And for anybody in chat who doesn't know, I mean, I won't stop you if you're going to go look it up. But if you want that surprise, get ready, because that's going to be a funny stream. Um, you know, I like doing modded playthroughs of stuff like that, especially those old shooters. Old shooters, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of a gap between Doom and Halo Combat Evolved. About 10 years. No, like 7 or 8, whatever. Um, but this should be fun to stream that. Tell you though, it's been a long time since I did any pixel art like this. If you follow me on my socials, you'll know that I tried doing Inktober, where you draw one thing like a day during October. I made it pretty far. I tried to hold myself accountable to it, but halfway through, I sort of fell out of it for personal reasons, and I just couldn't get it done. And I think I said in one of my posts, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and wrap it up and stuff. But I, you know, I just never got around to it, and whatever, shit happens. But I do want to post more art online because uh, I have been getting more into it. Um, it is hard because sometimes life gets in the way of stuff you want to do. I was looking for jobs like recently, and I mean, anybody around here knows that'll mess up your schedule. Um, but I'm just trying to make the best of what I got right now. I'm gonna see if I can't uh get a little bit of a following with my streams. I don't expect really to get a lot from it currently. It would obviously be nice if I did, but just trying to lay some groundwork right now. That's looking good. I need to do some more intense shading around these parts. think it was getting a little too saturated. Hold on, let me back up and see this from far away. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely have the habit of getting some tunnel vision when I draw, sometimes literally. Um, but I think this is coming along pretty good. Again, it's nothing serious, but if I can make something worth posting. Oh yeah, bro is floating in the void. I I always start with the helmet with these guys when I should go ahead and try and you know, get the whole body down first. But, you know, I just wanted to get this out of the way. If this is all I draw, that's fine. I'm actually more impressed with the background. I did it really fast, and I was just like, whatever, I'll just do like a Halo 3 ODST, like kind of Twilight, sort of pink to yellow. And it looks like a lot better than I was expecting. Like, obviously, I can go and do some more details and stuff, but I do like it. Um, Thank you. Thank you. It does look good. I appreciate the compliment. I'm mainly just trying to balance the lights and the darks right now because it's a little not bad, but I don't know what to call it. I think around I don't know if y'all can see my. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna help out. Around here and kind of all along here, I feel like the shading is a little off. Like, it could just be that I haven't finished it yet, but I'm trying to think. Maybe, maybe I go in and lighten it up around the circle there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm just feeling my way through this. That's honestly the best way for me to figure that stuff out. I'm not the kind of artist who does a whole ton of planning beforehand. I prefer to just kind of start and sort it out as I go. But everybody works differently. I know I think I have some artists in chat here. I'm sure I do. I know one of them at least. And I feel like most people I know like to plan. I prefer to just be a little gung ho about it. Oh, you know what? You know what I can do? I'm gonna use the subtle shading to kind of allude to like a face under the visor. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Nothing crazy, but little nose bridge here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Anyway, need a highlight down here. That's definitely gonna help because I feel yeah already that looks a lot better. Anybody listen to any good music recently? I have been listening to a ton of Bolt Thrower, although that's nothing new. Um, so I recently revisited the it's the Mercenary or Mercenaries album, which I actually previously wasn't a big fan of. I liked that one song No Guts No Glory. But that's kind of like the popular one. Not that I'm like a clout chaser trying to sound cool, but um it's a pretty good album. There's a lot more songs on there that I actually really do like than I thought. Um Marduk is a really good band. I like their song 503. I feel like I've heard of Marduk before. Did you mention it before? Or is this like really recent that you started listening to that? I don't know where I heard about them. No, this is recent. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll have to give them a listen. What kind of Swedish black? Oh, yeah, black metal. I can mess with that. Black metal is it's really good. Especially from like Sweden and all those like Scandinavian countries. I don't know what the hell happened that caused them to always it's just right on the point. Yeah. I love death metal. Death metal is my black metal. Um, but I do like black metal a lot. I think I'm just gonna outline some because there's supposed to be a little ridge down here. Oh, yeah, you know what? That immediately looks better. That okay. Okay. That helps. Oh, hey, we're up to 8 followers now. Nice. Thank you all. Yeah, currently the goal um is set to 10. So if we can get 10 followers today, that'd be awesome. If not, it's all good. And we all agree that glam metal is the worst genre of metal. I don't know that I listen to glam metal a lot. I know of it, but I can't like I feel like I can't say. I don't listen to it. I'll say that. I don't listen to glam metal. Well, yeah, glam metal's corny, but I listen to goth music too, and that's corny as shit. I like corny music sometimes. Sometimes it's too corny. Like what was it? Oh my fucking god, I just got a text. The Illuminate are back in Helldivers. For those who don't know, there's a new faction in Helldivers and they showed up for like 3 days and there was a really tough raid, but we fought them off, like barely able to. It like was crazy. Um and in my friends group chat I was just informed that they're back now. And they said don't let Luke know. He just started his drawing stream for tonight. To which my other friend said L for bro. Very true. Don't worry, we're gonna be doing some hell diving soon though. If somebody wants to see that, that is one of my favorite games right now. No, but it's corny in a bad way. Okay, well, you know what? If you can give me a glam metal song that you don't like, I'll listen to it and I'll tell you what I think. 'Cause I'm curious now. I don't want to find some like glam metal that isn't indicative of like the crap that you're talking about. You know what? I'm gonna do it slightly different. Tone down here. Just just there. Okay. Right. I like it. I like this so far. This is coming out pretty good. I think I need to sort out this whole situation on the helmet. That's gonna be a little difficult. Maybe I'll just do this like kind of middle gray. I think that should help. Well, a lot of glam metal's like Kit. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't listen to Kiss a lot. Um, I have like one song by them on my playlist, but it's kind of like a famous one. So it's like I don't know. I try not to be like too critical of an entire music genre, but yeah, if you're saying that it's all like Kiss, then seems kind of niche, you know. Like I want to meet somebody who exclusively listens to glam metal. I want to know what the hell that person's like. Uh, you know what song I've been listening to recently that I actually do like is Shipwrecked by Chris O'Neill and Mirren. I forget what they're like. What God? What's the name of their song? Oh, I just got water on my phone. Hold on. Lamaho Chris. I actually really do like that song. Uh, Maroney. That's it. Uh, it's so weird hearing him like sing and just kind of not be goofy about it. It's like, what the hell? Let's. Been working a lot on Nero lately. For those who weren't in the last stream, Nero is the tabletop game that me and my friends Alice and Tyler are working on. We're getting pretty far with it, but you know, we got to sort out some of the publication stuff and whatnot. But you know, we're getting to a pretty interesting part in it right now where I'm just formatting the charts and stuff in the book because it's one of those tabletop games where there's like big charts of random whatever, you know, that you can roll on if you need as like the game master. And the charts I've been doing lately have been very fun. Especially for you those of you out there who really like true crime. I've been doing charts of evidence and autopsy details and corpse details and stuff like that for the game. So you're going to be able to randomly roll up, randomly generate a crime scene. Uh, which I have never played a tabletop game that's had that. So, selling point of the day. If you like true crime, come play Nero when it comes out. Follow me, and you'll get more details about that. Or if you go on Twitter or Instagram, and coming soon on Blue Sky because Twitter fucking sucks. Uh, if you look up Nero TTRPG, that's NERO TTRPG on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find us. We haven't posted in a little bit, but we're going to be soon. I have a lot of things lined up, and hopefully, if you like it, you can order it a digital or hopefully physical copy. Obviously, too early to say what's happening with that, but let's just say we have some pretty big plans. Uh, but it should be fun. And if anybody has questions about it during any of my streams, you're welcome to ask because I love answering questions about it. I love getting the chance to shamelessly self-advertise. Um, Especially because it might get me some money eventually. Come on, I can say that. Let's. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty happy with how this is coming out. I was a little worried for a while. I think I saw it kind of getting a little strange in like the jaw shape. I think it's all right now. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can kind of shape it out with. Oh, you know what? You know what? I just realized this little ridge here shouldn't. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. Matter of fact, this should be highlighted a bit more. Uh, we love the shameless self promo. Thank you. Thank you. I like it too. Uh, but yeah, after I wrap up this stream tonight, I'm going to be taking the recording and I'm gonna upload it down the line to my socials and stuff for anybody who wants to see. Um, but I'm also gonna be doing a sped up like time lapse of it that I'm gonna be posting on my socials as well. It'll be a lot quicker. It'll be just a cool little thing if anybody wants to kind of look over how I do my pixel art. I think my next art stream I'm gonna be a bit more like it's gonna be less talking and more like or less chatting and more like explaining my process because I know there's a lot of artists out there who, I mean, I do this too. Uh, they have to look at how other people work to kind of figure out their own strategies and techniques. Um, and if I can help, love to support artists. Um, it's very good to do that. Art is a very it's a very social um thing to do with your time, despite the fact that when you do it, you spend a lot of time indoors usually, um, or kind of at least stuck in your own like head. Like I said, tunnel vision. But this should be a pretty you know good stream. And obviously, any questions about my art, would love to talk about it. But this stream's gonna be up till 8, so if anybody has any questions or suggestions, even if you're like, hey, that shadow looks a little weird, do this instead, by all means, I appreciate criticism. As long as you're not a motherfucker about it. Honestly, even if you are, it gives me something to make fun of. Okay, this is all right. A little bit of that there. All right, cool. Have some more water. Right. Okay, this is looking good so far. I think, yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can get started on like the shoulders or something. Um, Normally I do a little outline, but I think I'm just gonna go in with the base colors and see if I can work outward from there. Actually, you know what? This is a good time to actually explain how I do this. So typically, in my art, what I do, at least in my pixel art, I start with like well, it's not there anymore because I drew over it, but I draw one layer and I just do, 1 pixel black outline across everything. Um, and it's very simple. It's rough. It's not really very clean, but that's all right. Uh, and then once I have that, I put a layer underneath that layer, and I put the base colors down. The reason I put it under that instead of topping, like just drawing on that layer, which I could do, is so if I ever need to do any big changes to that back color, which would be this layer, see how simple that is? It's like 3 colors, Um, so I can very easily change that. And I usually leave it as it is throughout the entire drawing. And then later, once I like finalize the stuff, I might merge it. I might leave it as it is. I don't like to have too many layers in my final drawing. But I'll get to that. And then, before I do any more detailing, I put a basic background, which is what this was. Although I went a little overboard with that. I did not have to do that much work. But I did. And, you got to get the colors down, I think, is what I'm getting at. I have, for a long time, very much struggled with drawing backgrounds. And it didn't matter what medium it was. I used to do a lot of physical media. I used to really like charcoal, but I had such a such trouble drawing with charcoal. I don't I still don't really know why. I think it might have just been the order in which I was doing the different processes of my drawing. Um, but you see, like over here, I'll be doing like some simple colors, and I also like to do high contrast drawings. This is just me. You don't have to do this if you like more saturated. That's fine. But I like to have some black or at least some very dark colors to frame it. Um, because once you have all those colors there, then you can start tweaking the shading, the whatever in the foreground. And that is where most of the work comes in. What I'm doing right now. Um, Obviously, I think normally I would have drawn the entire body, the whole scene, and then just gone over entirely. And it might take a little bit, It'll take a couple hours sometimes. But it's a process. And you got to respect the process because otherwise you're going to rush through it as I've done countless times before. I still do it sometimes. Um nobody mistake me for an artist who knows exactly what I'm doing. I only very recently started drawing frequently again. I actually used to just um well, I've gone through a lot of mediums. I used to just, when I was younger, I used to just do a lot of pen and ink drawings. Because I really like comic books and stuff, and I saw like Mike Mignola and all those artists, and I was like, ooh, those like really heavy lines. Love it. But I never really experimented with the style. Um, Even through like university, I really struggled to find my style. And a big part of that was because of how stressed out I got about it. Um, I went to university for this weird like what's it called um like new major that they hadn't really tried with any other classes at the school I was at, which was essentially an illustration department, but focused more on storyboarding, storytelling. It was basically like an English major. It was like creative writing and illustration had a baby. It was very small. It was not a very popular major. I hear it's still around, but because of that, I was grouped in with the illustration kids, and I had to take a lot of illustration classes. Even though at the time I was much more into writing. Um, and I just lost focus on drawing because it felt like a chore. And the moment that drawing feels entirely like a chore, and as opposed to something that you do because you like it, you want to do it, you can really start to hate it. I hear this from a lot of artists. For those of you that are kind of newer to art, um, whether you just started or like past couple of years still figuring out your style like I was or am, um, it takes you a while. And sometimes you need to wait until the right conditions come about. I didn't start drawing until after college. When I finished, I immediately, well, not immediately, but pretty soon learned that I did like drawing. Even though I thought I hated it, I just wanted to feel like I was making progress. And at school, I didn't feel like I was. I felt like I was just checking off boxes, which never that doesn't sit right with me. This is a labor of love. Like you should really enjoy what you're doing. And sometimes you gotta wait until the right conditions line up for that to happen. And it can suck. It like really does. Like I don't mean to sound like I'm exaggerating, but for those who know, like if you grow up doing a lot of drawing and suddenly you just can't anymore, you're like, this sucks. Like I don't enjoy doing this. It can feel like you're never gonna like it again. Which I guess is indicative of a lot of things. That speaking on a larger topic, but uh just know it gets better. You need to give it time, and you need to try and get back into it every so often. You know, I just came back from a hiatus on drawing, like 2 months. Uh, I I'm sure it's not going to be the last time it happens either. I just I say it because I know there's a lot of other artists out there who go through the same thing, and they don't hear it because online everybody seems like they know what they're doing, but all artists go through this, and it sucks. But it's not a death sentence. It's not an end to your love of art. It just means you got to be a little patient with yourself. Let's see. You know what? This should actually be darker because that's like a little outlet or inlet, whatever. I think there should be one up here too. All right. I'm gonna add some more shading up here because I think one of the problems is just that the visor seems a little too bright in some areas. It doesn't really look like it's actually underneath. Yeah, I think that's it. I tell you though, drawing ODST helmets just makes me want to play that game again. Amazing soundtrack. If I could find a way to stream some of that music into the recording here and not get taken down, I would love to. Because, man, ODST has one of the most atmospheric, just lovingly made soundtracks ever. Um, like beyond nostalgia, just turning Halo into a noir game. Crazy. What did I do? Okay. I'm going to wait. Okay, I'm gonna leave this like this for a bit. I'm gonna see if I can get started on the main. Wait. Okay. Oh, it's better. I'm gonna see if I can get started on the shoulders. Pardon me. I'll definitely go back and highlight that a bit. Actually, whatever. We'll get there. Like a backpack on, like Rookie does. Give it a nice like base color to start with. You can be messy with it. I don't mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how my mic sounds after the stream. I'll have to go back and see if it sounds any clearer compared to the other one. Oh, sorry. Um People were telling me in chat earlier that it sounds pretty good, but I just need to make sure. I've got a friend in audio who can probably give me a hand. Draw some lines here, but we can't sketch out. Yeah, change my reference. Better picture of the backpack. Okay, it's kind of like all right, cool. So, sort of starts. You know what? I'll start with starts here. Got a weird little lip there, and then okay. Actually, kind of come in. Yeah. Let me just sketch in the basic shapes. That'll make it easier. I don't draw on the shoulders just yet. Okay. Right. Pretty good so far. I get a different angle. Um, okay. This needs to be flatter. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And there'll be kind of like a line that goes down the middle. Some kind of strap or something. Okay. All right. This is like an kind of juts out the end of the little strap thing there. And then I believe that's correct. I think, hold on. I made the backpack just a little too. Okay. Then we can have the shoulders kind of come off here. I always hate drawing the pauldrons. ODST pauldrons are really weird. I love them. In the game, they look awesome, but they are such a pain to draw. Especially when doing it from a back angle, because they're a lot more recognizable from the front. It's probably one of those things you have to break up into pieces when you draw. I think. That's probably just the solution right there. Basic shape. Cut that down a bit. Okay. This is the right angle. That's better. And then we'll have a little line coming up here indicating like a crease, or not crease, but a fold in the middle. Okay. Cool. See, we're getting somewhere. We are making progress. Can't rush it. Art is, well, art is kind of all I can say. I don't really have anything profound I can mention right now. Too far out. There. Normally I would make a lot more progress, but I think because this is such a casual drawing, like I'm not trying to finish it. I'm just whatever. Dang, I have this in the background and just tuned back in and it's looking good so far. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Scree44 has returned. I appreciate the compliments, y'all. Right now I'm just trying to sort out the shoulder pad pauldron kind of things. You know what's actually worse than drawing an ODST is drawing like any Spartan other than like the Mark 6, like Chief. Because like you draw his helmet, it's super easy. It's just like a fucking dirt bike helmet or something. But you draw like CQB or well, I guess EVA is pretty easy too, which just counts like a spacesuit. Any of those and it's a pain. I always really liked Recon, but that's obvious. My neighbor just put a secret labs chair on the curb. I have a new chair. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, can I have your old chair? My chair's busted. It keeps like sliding down on me. I'm half joking. Hey, can I have your chair? No, just kidding. Unless. Oh well. Okay, never mind then. I guess I don't. I don't want that chair. His old chair might be good though. Hey, I will take any chair that doesn't do this goddamn thing because the way my desk is leveled and I cannot change the leveling on my desk. It's like I can't show it because I don't have a webcam, but my desk is fixed in place. I have like a giant office desk from like 2010. It sucks. Um, my chair has to be all the way up for me to be at like good like typing or like drawing level. Otherwise, my wrists get all fucked up. Um, it's annoying, and I could easily just buy one, but I don't want to spend that kind of money right now. I've already been trying to like save some money. I've been doing commissions and stuff, and to those who have commissioned me, I say thank you. I actually have some work I'm going to be posting soon at the permission of those who commissioned me recently. But that's going to wait because some of it I think I want to post a little closer to the holidays. Drew a Christmas card for a friend. That one's simple. It's very different from what I normally draw, but they had a very specific request, and I like how it came out. Nice and simple. I haven't actually gotten uh, any commissions done in the recent past, but I just started getting them all sorted out because, again, been on hiatus, and I mentioned it to all the people. I'm like, just so you know, I'm not gonna be able to do it for a while, and I feel bad, but just sit tight. If I can get to it, I will. And just recently, I've been doing a lot of them. Um, Commissions are always interesting because they're nice to fall back on, but you know, unless you're like a huge artist, because there's some people who make hundreds off of like singular drawings. Um, like you know, you can't use it as like it's like I'm not paying off my loans with that kind of money, but it'll like get me something to eat, buy me some gas, you know. Yeah. This section is a pain. Feels a little flat, and I don't know. Okay. I'm going to tone it down the shading down here because I think I went a little overboard and just wasn't seeing it until now. Again, tunnel vision. See, every time I draw, it doesn't matter how often I've been drawing. Um, you'll start something and then you'll just kind of like realize halfway through, like, oh, god damn it, I have to go back and redo this whole thing. And you always kind of know, like, beforehand. Like, you'll see it and you'll be like, that's good enough. But let me tell you, the moment you say good enough, you know you're gonna come back later and be like, no, I can't. I cannot in good faith leave this like this. It hurts. Physically it hurts. I do like how this one's coming out though. I think it's really gonna kind of shine once I actually go back and finalize things. Um, when I finish my pixel art, I put some generative what's it called? Uh, like kind of fuzz over the drawing, which helps it look a little less flat. And before anybody mentions, it's not AI. I do not fuck with AI art. I'll make that clear now. Um, I know I use Photoshop, but that's only because I haven't switched to another yet because I'm lazy. But um, you know, it helps it look a bit nicer. If you go to any of my drawings from the recent past, you'll see it. Like it looks like there's a little bit of TV static over the drawing. Um, there's definitely better ways of doing it, but when I'm just trying to stay consistent, like when I was doing Inktober, it helped because it was nice and fast. I didn't need to learn much to do it. A little slider. Um, a nice little filter. Let's see. And let me tell you, if I can ever find shortcuts, I'm taking it. Work smarter, not harder. In most fields, I'm sure there's probably some areas where you want to work harder. Although, if that does exist, I'm staying real far away. I've done enough manual labor in my life. I don't remember what the hell does the back of a collar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just do a little. Wait, hold on. A big part of pixel art is filling in the details with your brain. If I can avoid drawing something by just doing a little bit of like a highlight or something, that works. That works perfectly fine. Right. But yeah, I want to see if next stream I do can be a Helldivers one. I think that I was stuck between that and trying to put together the Halo custom games, but I think I'm gonna see if I can do that soon, but I think the very next one will probably just be a Helldivers one. Because I could probably get 2 or 3 other friends together and do that. I just gotta figure out how to record them through my mic. Because I know I could just, use my game audio and stuff, but I wanna make sure it actually sounds alright. I'm very new at this. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this stream's going so far. We had some people trickle out. It's all good. This is only, I think, my 3rd stream. Technically 2nd. Because my first stream I did not record it. It was just a 45-minute test stream I did to check my audio, and I think 2 or 3 people showed up. But it's all good. It is all good. Okay. That seems most right. I was also thinking of getting some friends together and playing Castle Crashers on stream. It's like a classic. I think that was the first game I ever played on an Xbox 360 or Xbox in general. Um that game was fun. Yeah, these kinds of streams are good for background noise. Trying to find my niche. Maybe that's it. Maybe background noise is sort of my thing. I don't mind. I like streaming. I, I I like editing it afterwards, uploading it. It's like a fun little process. Looking at pictures of orangutans. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Any specific orangutans or just in general? Just in general. I like orangutans a lot. I I like chimps, but I would never want to be around one because they're terrifying and evil. I like the little ones that walk around and in the hot springs in Japan. Those ones are funny. That's all good. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the opportunity to be known on the internet. Love you too. Bye. For those of you still here, I'm gonna be streaming for another 45 minutes. If you got any suggestions, if you have any questions, please do let me know. Again, we are currently, hell yeah, lurking. We are currently 75 or so percent away from our follower goal. Our goal currently is 10 followers. We are at 8, and I'm not good with percentages, so you guys do the math. I could absolutely do it. I'm lazy. and I'm focused on drawing. Um, so if you like my stream, share it around, let people know about it. Because we're gonna do a lot more of it, and once I figure out more of the software, I intend on doing much cooler stuff. You know, uh, again, I want to see if I can get some music playing or something like that. I want to see if I can uh, have some guests, things like that. I've got a lot of friends who would want to start their own stream like channels and stuff, and who are just kind of waiting for like an opportunity to do it. I'm sure plenty of you uh, would love to see that kind of stuff. Get more of a dialogue going on, especially when we're playing multiplayer games. This is actually pretty good. I was a little worried that the shading down here would look a little messed up, but it's not terrible. Move that back. Right. Okay, now. All right. Now the backpack. This part's gonna be a little weird because I gotta figure out how the shading is gonna look on the shoulders, and I don't want to put too much there, but I also don't want it to look too flat. We'll figure it out. Right. Cool. Not bad. Not great, not terrible. We can definitely wrap this up in the last 40 minutes. I'm just gonna paint all this tone. And I'm just gonna redo that because I think it's mostly gonna be defined by shading. There isn't really much of a highlight on that side of the body. Okay. Now, let me see. Not good. Darks and I mean, it's all kind of dark, but you'll see. Right. You know what? I'm gonna do some counter lighting. Ideally, the sky is not just sitting in the dark completely. I'll mm, put some more purple lighting direction. That'll make things more interesting. And it'll give me an excuse to actually touch up on the helmet here. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely helping. I think the big problem was just that it was visually a little flat. The lighting was not really doing it any favors. The fact that I can put a little more color in there makes it look a lot nicer. Again, art's all about persistence. It's all about persistent. Fucking caveman. Um, yeah, that's already loads better. Do need to darken this section though if I'm gonna do that. Get the lighting a bit more attention. Just put solid black right here. Then go in. Touch this. A while ago, I was doing some gun sprite art on my socials. I want to do more of that, but the only problem is I want to kind of standardize my drawings, and that doesn't really kind of hard to do that because so many different sizes and stuff. I want to be able to put them all on like a chart and make a poster or something, but you know, I just don't have the patience right now. I'm gonna wait until that's kind of higher priority. If people wanted to see that, I would definitely do it. Now it's getting a little bit of traction on like uh Instagram and stuff, but need more incentive to do that. But I do like doing sprite work. Very fun. Hey, this is looking pretty good. I am quite happy. I'm gonna do just the slightest little detailing here because the ODST backpack, I believe, has this little kind of notch here. I think I'll highlight these two just to make it look more appropriate. Um, well, you know what? I think a little blood type banner or badge or whatever right here. Yeah, it's give me one. So, actually, we'll go O negative because O negative is cool. Not like all those other lame blood types. Actually, I think I'm O positive. I actually don't know. You know what? Scratch that. I'm not saying anything. Okay. Lightest highlight. You know what? I'm just gonna darken. Keep it flat, I guess. This is coming out pretty good. Need to touch up the helmet. Um, I think a dark purple down here is probably the go. Yeah, that's already looking so much better. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. So normally I would use the entire canvas for this. Um, and I definitely will go down and touch up, maybe reach a little lower. But I might not use just the I might make this just a more like rectangular illustration, even though I'm gonna post it on like Instagram and stuff where you kind of have to curate the drawing a bit. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let me let me just extend this down a bit. Actually, no, I'll bide my time. I will see if I can't get all this space used up. Right. I don't know if I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it look like he's holding anything because chances are it's gonna be covered entirely by his body. Maybe we could make it look like he's kind of like crossing his arms with like a rifle between it, like his chest and his forearms. Yeah, whatever. It's not gonna be seen very much anyway. I'll put in some vague like SMG kind of shape. Give me a battle rifle. Turn this up a bit. More darks. Right. Gotta get a rough shape of an arm in here, and then I'll back with the black and go back to black like Amy Winehouse. Probably some okay. All right, this is looking pretty good. I could definitely do some more detailing and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna spend the last 30 minutes getting the kind of shape of whatever rifle he's holding. Damage. All right. Was holding it against his chest. Barrel would probably come off. Do a big fat surprise. You know, it's probably better that it comes out that way anyway, because it'll get hit by more light. You can always use to exaggerate the purple. Some kind of covenant. That is, if I can get the cylinder to look right. Looks a little flaccid. Hmm. Bye. Okay. Have the stock come out. Have it sit right elbow. So you have a SMG from Halo, the M7 SMG. So easy to draw. I love it. I love that stupid suppress gun. Takes so little effort. Same thing with the assault rifle. The assault rifle is very easy to draw too. There's a weird little, like, short little distance between the magazine and the grip, but whatever. I like it. Kind of stippled, stippled. Okay. Is looking pretty good. What can I do to improve? Let me take a look at this. And also drink some water. Sometimes you gotta squint. Um, well, the visor's still a little bright. I think this blue up here needs to be used a bit more. Maybe I'll put some of it down here. Oh, my chair's doing its thing. Hold on. Only way to fix this is to slam it against the ground, so be warned. I think that fixed it. Sometimes this will happen while I'm playing a multiplayer game or something with my friends, and they'll think that it's me raging when it's really just me trying to keep my chair working because it is really messed up. Okay. Now here. Looking pretty good. Uh, Jesus, let me see. Honestly, I just need to use a little bit more on strategically though. That's the problem, is that it feels a little too blue up the top area and not blue enough some of the bottom areas. And I think it might just be that I'm trying to solve two problems at once. Gotta solve one and then the other. That was not the color I meant to choose. That's more like it. Okay. Um, this is looking pretty good actually. I think yeah, I think this kind of solved my little problem. I think I really just needed to get color grading to look kind of appropriate. Felt a little strange. But this is much more uh, in line with how it should look. I think I'm going to go and just put a little bit of a darker edge around this section. Because even though it doesn't look like natural to the game or whatever, It's going to keep the colors from kind of mixing too much. This is just a lot of blues, you know? I'm gonna do this. Just shade it in so it looks a bit nicer. Fix some of these color discrepancies around here. This doesn't need to be that color anymore. Okay. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Much nicer. See, it all kind of comes out in the end. Like once you kind of stand back, give it a second, and go and simplify a little bit. Most of the time, you find your problem is that you're overthinking a very specific section. If you can get over that, like while you're in the process of fixing all your mistakes, as opposed to just being like, well, it's good enough. Like, it's your art, but if you really feel like something's wrong, your body or your brain will tell you. So if you're drawing and you want to get better, don't say good enough. Just try and push through and see if you can solve the problem. Let me tell you, sometimes the problem is you don't know what the problem is. But like I said earlier, with patience, you can figure all that stuff out. Okay. This is looking very good. Nice quiet end of the stream today. Just about there. Have like a deeper blue back here. We'll merge it a bit. Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm gonna do a little bit background here just to make it a little more interesting. I might clean up some of these towers. All right. And I believe, just try one. All right. This has come out very good. I'm going to crop it a little bit. Give me one sec. I'm going to crop it down. Give myself some breathing room. And I think I'm going to call it a stream. Let's just take a good look at this. Let y'all get one good look. I'll probably be posting this on my socials tomorrow. Later this week, I will upload the stream to YouTube with probably some highlights and stuff. I'm also going to be posting at least one or two other highlights from the previous stream that I haven't edited fully yet. Those will be just short little quick videos, but keep an eye out for them. Thank you for coming, everybody who showed up. And yeah, I look forward to doing my next stream. Again, my schedule is Mondays and Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all for coming, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you.